Hey everyone, it's Amber and I'm back with another craft fair video. And this is going to be another Christmas item, of course. This is the week of Christmas. So these are my Christmas recipe keepers. And the album you're staring at right now is definitely not the finished product. I kind of halfway finished it and we're going to finish it here on camera. So the little album that you see there are the 99-cent or dollar albums you can get at the Dollar Tree, Big Lots. Sometimes Walmart carries them. I lucked out and found mine at the Dollar Tree. So these are, I think, 48 pages of just 4x6 for like 4x6 photos. But what I do is I fill them with recipe cards and 4x6 scrapbook paper cut down. So this is a wonderful, wonderful project to do to use up your 12 by 12 paper, because how many 4 by 6 papers can you cut out of a 12 by 12 paper pack? You can cut tons and use up those 12 by 12 papers. So as you can see here, that's just the generic cover that the album comes with. I'm going to show you how we're going to alter these up and make them look so handmade and just will make a beautiful Christmas gift. I got some Christmas, not Christmas, well, yeah, I do have some Christmas recipe cards that I had in my stash. And then I went to Hobby Lobby when all their Paper Studio stuff was 50% off. And I was able to get a bunch of these recipe cards in like the craft color and like the faux burlap for 50% off. So let me go ahead and show you the images that I used, because today's video is sponsored by Storyblocks, and I want to thank them for sponsoring. And I want to show you the gorgeous images that I was able to download on their website. So check out these gorgeous images that I was able to download from storyblocks.com. This website is so amazing. If you go to storyblocks.com/YouTube, or actually just go ahead and click the link that I've got provided in my description below, you can literally start downloading and get started today, because they have seriously all the images that you can imagine. They have such high quality images and icons and illustrations and vectors and everything. And you can download from over 400,000 images in their library. And then you can also save up to 60% on marketplace content. So again, if you guys want to click the link in my description below, they're giving away 7 free days so you can try it out and access, the huge, massive variety of high resolution photos and illustrations, vectors on all their copyright free images. So I went ahead and recorded where I downloaded my images that I'm using for these recipe keepers. So I just went to storyblocks.com and I typed in Christmas, because I just wanted to see, the broad range of images that would come up under Christmas, and check these out. This is just like the first page, and I actually, the Christmas cookies that spell Merry Christmas caught my eye with the little candy cane. First, when I saw that, I just fell in love with it. So I went ahead and it's as easy as this, you guys. You just click download and it goes all right on your computer. You can adjust the size, you can do anything. So I wanted to find 2 of them, and the other one was absolutely perfect. So again, you just click on it, click download, and there it goes right into my computer. So then I just brought them up on a program on my computer, and I just kind of resized them to fit the recipe keepers. And I sized them to 4x6, but I actually ended up trimming them just a little, and I'll show you when we do our little tutorial here in just a second. But I just wanted to show you how easy it was to download from their massive library of images, and you can just alter them up and do anything you want with them. Okay, you guys, so this is what I came up with. Isn't it so cute? I took out the cover and I just measured it, and I used that plaid paper pad that I showed you earlier in the video, cut it down to fit the covers. And you're going to have to actually take the cover out and measure it, because all of them are slightly different. But I just love how this came out. It just looks so adorable with the plaid behind it, and then that Storyblocks image. And all you do is you just fill the rest of the pages with either a recipe card or a 4x6 piece of scrapbook paper. And the scrapbook paper part is to make it look Christmassy and decorative, but also people can add, photos of the recipe. They can just glue them down. They can, add index cards in there and do some journaling. And it's just for a very beautiful backdrop. And it just makes it, like I said, very festive and Christmassy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on this super quick tutorial. It's not really a tutorial, you guys, because it's pretty self-explanatory. You just fill, the entire recipe album with recipe cards or 4x6 paper, as I mentioned before. And I'm actually only going to be making 9 of these for my craft fair. I've already finished 8 of them, and we're going to do the 9th one here together. So I made 9 of them, and you guys, I used so much paper because I cut a bunch of my 12 by 12 papers down to 4 by 6, of course, to slip in here. So now we're just going to go ahead and alter the cover. So what I do is I just take out these kind of ugly, plasticky looking covers that come with the photo album, and we're going to go ahead and create our own. So what I did for the base is I used my favorite paper pad that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I used these, of course, Storyblocks images. So here's the paper pad that I used. It's the plaid tidings, and you can get it at Hobby Lobby. So what I did is I just took the generic cover and I traced it and I cut it down, and you're going to need 4 pieces of, scrapbook paper for the covers. So here's the 4 that I cut down. And I don't have the exact measurement, you guys, because I really just measured it according to the cover. So I'm going to go ahead and trim down my Storyblocks images, these Merry Christmas kind of baking cookie images. And I think I'm going to use this for my cover. So I'm going to go ahead and trim these down, and you just got to kind of eyeball when it looks good. I trimmed, I think, about 1/4 of an inch from the top and bottom, and then maybe 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch from the sides. So it just really depends on how much of a border you want, but you can just go ahead and make this your own and decide, and it also depends on the image that you're using. So from here, you guys, it is so simple. All you do is take your image that you trimmed down and add adhesive and glue it down. You can make the covers as fancy or extravagant as you want. I just suggest that you keep it as flat as possible and don't put too many 3D embellishments on it, so that obviously it'll slip down in that plastic sleeve pretty easily. Okay, so now all you're going to do is just take your cute little brag book, recipe book, and stick the image in to make it your new cover. And then I took the other the other 3 that I cut down for covers, and I stuck them in there just for decorative purposes. And I think a great idea for whoever buys this, they could go ahead and, just take a glue stick and glue down either an index card or just a white piece of paper there on the inside cover, and kind of write to and from, or they can write, grandma's recipes or mom's Christmas recipes or anything like that. It just depends on who buys it and who they gift it to. Okay, you guys, so the next part, of course, is my least favorite. You know about me and tying bows. I do not like it. I'm not good at it, but it's pretty easy considering the ribbon that I used. I just got some plaid, kind of skinny ribbon from Joann's, and I think it matches pretty well. I think, any variation of plaid really matches each other. So I just simply tie this in a double knot. First, you got to find the center of the book and just slip it, down in the center, bring it along the top spine, and then go ahead and tie it in a cute little bow. you guys, so there they are, my 9 Christmas recipe keepers. And I have been making variations of these for actually a few years now. The first ones I made were Halloween, and then I made some Valentine's ones, and my sister has made some for gifts for her friends for photo albums. And 2 years ago, I made some Christmas brag books out of these for my craft fair, and then last year I made recipe keepers, and they were using just some really pretty farmhouse paper that I had. So this year I decided to go a little bit different and do Christmas recipe keepers. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And pricing on these things, I had a hard time deciding what to price these at, but I think I decided to go ahead and price them for $6 each, because they were, a lot of work, and it wasn't hard. It was very simple, but it was just, a lot of cutting paper down, kind of sliding in the recipe cards into each page. And so I really think that $6 is a good price, and they don't sell very good in my first craft fair. I'll go ahead and lower the price. So I'm going to link all those videos that I just mentioned below in the description box. And I want to thank you so much, as always, for watching my video and for supporting my craft fair series. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.